somewhere in your mind, the truth about you is there for you to find. That's the mighty yoke to me. And then the fourth paragraph, it says, you may find it necessary to repeat the idea many times today to replace distracting thoughts. This is very important. This is what we do a lot. We get very distracted by the world. This happens, that happens. This reminds me of when I felt weak and limited. You know, this takes me back to a time when I was incapable of handling XYZ. We have a lot of knee-jerk reactions to things. You know, certain things come up, reminds us of something in our past that we weren't successful at. And what I want us to do is when we begin to fall back in old patterns, to replace the old patterns with the truth. Love created me like itself. We got to stop falling into old patterns. Those old patterns are not serving us. We want to create new, as the course, not the course, but as science would say, neural pathways in our brain. You know, we want to create the neural pathways in our brain that focus us on the truth about ourselves, the mighty oak in us, not the little seedling anymore, not the little seed. You know, we're the mighty oak. So yeah, we've gone through our progression, but we are in reality that truth, that strength. So that's what we need to focus on. So when we get distracted, remember the truth. Then just jump down to is it the sixth line in that paragraph or the fourth line in that paragraph? The very last one. Be confident that you will do much today to bring this awareness nearer, whether you feel you've succeeded or not. And that's always an important line in the course. It's always telling to you, it doesn't matter whether you think you did it, you did it. Doesn't matter whether you think you succeeded, you succeeded. So move past these judgments you make about yourself. If you've joined your mind with God, it's worked, period. That's all there is to it. And then it just goes on in the next paragraph. It says, the fifth paragraph, it says, you need to hear the truth about yourself as frequently as possible because your mind is so preoccupied with false self-images. Isn't that true? So we need to keep replacing the lie with the truth, the lie with the truth. And then just jump down to the sixth paragraph. It says, try to realize, and this is a great ending paragraph, try to realize in the shorter practice periods that this is not your tiny, solitary voice that tells you this truth. Love created you like itself, or love created me like itself. This is the voice, and the capital V, voice for God. This is the truth, reminding you of your Father and of yourself. This is the voice of truth, replacing everything that the ego tells you about yourself with the simple truth about the Son of God. You were created by love like itself. That's it. So no more yeah buts. This is the truth. So we need to go back to this. When we want to say diminishing things about ourselves, we need to go back to this. When we want to think diminishing things about ourselves, we need to go back to this. And when we want to say and think diminishing things about others, we want to go back to this. Love created them like itself. Because if we are not seeing the truth in them, we cannot see it in ourselves. I don't care whether they can see it or not. I don't care what they've done to you. You know, nothing's going to help unless we begin the process of healing for ourselves and for them. So we have to be that. And you know what? That takes a mighty oak to do that. It's not so easy. But that's how we begin. And it doesn't mean that we deny any of the things they've done. We move past the illusions of what they've done to the truth. We have to focus on the truth of them, or we can never move past it.